What's next for John Morant? The Grizzlies currently sit at 3-6, 9 games in. They're about to hit the 10-game mark, and this team is underwhelming. They've underperformed a bit. This team should at least be sitting around 500 at the very worst. John Morant, obviously, he's been having his troubles. He had the comments post-game, which led to the suspension. That was on Halloween. And then he follows it up. The next game, they lose, didn't play good, and he says that he's unsure if he can get his joy back for the game. That's not a good sign at all for the Grizzlies. Your star player is unhappy with the coaching staff, and he was also unhappy with the previous coaching staff and what was going on. And right now, the Grizzlies have this little thing going where it's like almost like a damn near like 5 in, 5 out type of thing. It feels like, because nobody can get a rhythm going. Like, everybody's playing not a lot of minutes. John Morant is, let's see, 28, 21, 27, 31, 31, 30, 34, 33. And the 34, 33 have come after the comments. So before that, his highest was 31. But he was not playing. He's had 2 games with over 25, and he shot 50%. Other than that, he's been bad. Shooting 14% from 3, I think. Like, that's horrible. And he keeps shooting them 6, 4, 2, 6, 8, 6, 4, 7. And he's not making anything. Shooting 14%. Like, that's not good. Jaren Jackson is also, like, underperforming because of the limited minutes. Like, all of this is just due to limited minutes, it feels like. He's averaging 17, shooting 50% from the field. What is that from 3? 38 from 3. But again, like, how many minutes is he playing? 28. Like, no starter, all-star level players should be playing 28 minutes a game. I really don't know what's going to happen with this team. I got to be honest. I think it's inevitable that they are going to part ways. I do. There's trade talks already going with Miami, the Timberwolves, the Rockets. Like, somebody's going to make something happen maybe at the deadline. I wouldn't be surprised. But John Morant's got to play his value back up a little bit, because if I'm the Grizzlies and he's playing like this, I'm not trading him, because I'm not going to get no value back. That's just me personally. But yeah, it's rough. Like, I don't know what's going on. I hope maybe it is the coaching staff. I don't know, because again, these guys aren't playing a lot of minutes. It's unfair to them. They're the best players on the team. They're never going to get in rhythm. They're never going to be able to be the people to will you to wins. But at the same time, when Ja's in the game, he's not really doing much to want you to say, okay, yeah, let's try your way, Ja. But maybe, like, it's tough. It's a balance that they both got to kind of figure it out. Obviously, they're adults. They're going to have to figure something out. But I don't know. I think this is going to lead to a Ja Morant trade. I think it's inevitable. And the Grizzlies probably out of playoff hopes at this point, just off what I'm seeing early on. The Los Angeles Lakers, though, on the other hand, a couple people in the comments talking about the Spurs. Oh, like, I don't see it. And, like, I said, I don't think the Lakers are Spurs good. I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. John Morant, Luka Doncic, he is unbelievable. He is the greatest show, like, ever. Like, watching him play basketball is, like, to anybody, you will be mesmerized watching him play. He does so many things, like, offensively, the passing, the shooting, the balance, finishing through contact. Like, everything in his game is just so polished, and he's a, like, legit pro, like, a pro scorer. Like, that's, when you think of a pro and somebody with a pro bag, like, that's what I think of. DeAndre Ayton, he's been playing good. I wanted to give it a little bit more time, because, you know, he could have turned it on and off. You know how he is. He does that a lot. But he has surprised me. Looks like he's starting to understand what role he has to play, because he's realizing how easy it's going to be to get his now, because they need him. And he's starting to realize, all right, this is going to be my role, and I'm going to have to adapt and be a little more of a dirty work big. The other day, he's diving for a loose ball against the Spurs. I think it was like the second quarter, early in the game. I was like, what? Like, Where was this? Like, I've always just wanted to see him just be engaged and just because he can be dominant. He was the number one pick for a reason. Like, he was supposed to be like an all-star center. He's good. But hopefully he continues this because I'm loving what I'm seeing from him. I'm loving it. Austin Reeves, hopefully he comes back this next game and plays. I'm recording this Friday. We got a lot of NBA Cup stuff. I'm so excited. I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video. But yeah, Luka's the MVP. I think so. I think right now, I would say he's the MVP. It's a big open race. You got Jokic, you got Shea, you got Giannis, you got so many people that could just easily enter the race. It's not over yet. But I think it's Luka right now. He's averaging like 40. Like, he's ridiculous. And he's doing like a first in NBA history. I think it was like first person to average like 45 and 5. And he's averaging above that. Like, you know, he's ridiculous. Cavs versus Philly. I want to talk about that game. Was really good. It was Cleveland had it the whole way, but Philly was fighting. They were fighting. They didn't have Embiid. They didn't have PG. Obviously, McCain didn't get to play. It was a back-to-back. And, they fought. It was a tough game. Spider finished with 46, 8 assists, and 6 threes. He shot 74%, or 71%, excuse me. Garland being back on the floor, the offense just looked normal again. They're just back to normal. Like, everything is going to be fine for them now. I think Spider, when he's off the ball, he's so much more dynamic because when he just has the ball in his hand, he can't score off ball because there's nobody else to really be doing that unless Lonzo was in the game at some point with him. But this team I'm really impressed. I'm super impressed, honestly, from what I saw the other day. Maxey and Grimes both finished 27. Both had good games. Maxey continues to just put the ball in the basket. He has a chance to legit average 30, especially with Embiid. Like, we don't know how often he's going to be able to play Paul George. Obviously, we're not expecting him to come here and average 20 a game. He's probably going to be around the 15-point mark, hopefully. I mean, if he could come in and average 20, that changes this team a lot. But, hopefully he could stay around there. Cade Cunningham, the Detroit Pistons. Good win against the Jazz the other day. That could have been potentially the Lauri Markkanen tryout game, especially with Walker Kessler being hurt. I feel like this is a good chance for them to get off of Lauri and let him go somewhere where he can compete. And I think Detroit is a good place for that. A lot of people have mentioned that in the past. Obviously, he's also been linked to the Warriors before. Like, he's been linked to a lot of places because he would fit so well. But I think on this Pistons team, he would be perfect because he gives them a wing that can score off the dribble at all three levels. They don't have that right now. They got Cade at their one, and then when Cade comes out, you got nobody else that can really manage the scoring load. And they also need to trade for a point guard, a backup point guard. Hopefully Ivy comes back soon so they don't have to. And then things look definitely a little bit better. But I do think Lauri, this was like a little tryout game for him. I think he finished with like 25. Good little game for him. Hopefully, that trade does go through because I want Cade. Cade in the fourth quarter has been dominant. He right now might, because it's not all fourth quarter for clutch player of the year, but I'm pretty sure he's close to leading in fourth quarter points. He's done everything and just take over every single time. And I hope he continues to just do that throughout the whole season. Obviously, it's going to be tough because he has a big load on his shoulders. Pause. But, yeah, he got a big load on his shoulders. He got to carry this team, man. So, hopefully, Cade could continue to just do what he's doing. I'm loving what I'm seeing from him, especially, like, now. He had to get into the groove of things. I think it's great. Blazers, big win over OKC. The NBA finally, no teams are undefeated. Every team at least has one loss. Shea didn't have he had a good game, but he didn't have that good of a game. He didn't shoot the ball well. 10 for 26, 35. He gets his 30 no matter what. Them free throws, he's going to get to the line if he's not scoring. I mean, if the ball's not going in, he finds his ways. Aaron Wiggins, 27, 7 threes. OKC always has people just step up when it matters. They always have people that are going to be ready, next man up mentality. Like, they ready to go at all times. Dort didn't play this game. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Chet didn't play either. I knew I wasn't bugging. Yeah, Chet didn't play, so that is a huge win for the Blazers. Denny, he started off 0 for 11, and he finished 5 for 17, so that means he finished the game 5 for 6. That was like in the third quarter. Yeah, he's legit, bro. Denny, he finds his way to get to the basket. He gets downhill like some of the best. He shoots a lot of free throws a game, but he drives to the basket a lot. So, I mean, you know, it's warranted. And sometimes he's finishing through the contact, sometimes he's not. But regardless, he's like just a relentless driver. Like, he knows how to get to the paint. The next thing I really want to talk about, Desmond Bane and Derek White. Two people that actually had very good shots of being all-stars this year, in my opinion. Especially with the open East. They had... At least one of them could have got a spot. You know what I mean? Desmond Bane going to the Magic. He was supposed to turn things around for them, be that shooting that they needed. He has not done any of that. Desmond Bane is averaging the least amount of points since his rookie season. 13 points a game. His rookie season, he averaged 9. He is shooting 28% from 3 on 4 attempts. Think he needs to get the attempts up for sure. Lowest amount of attempts since his rookie season as well. Career low in field goal percentage. Yeah, he's not doing anything good at all. 2.5 turnovers a game and 3.5 assists, 4 rebounds. Like, he's not really doing anything out there to help this team win. He has to take that jump for this team, because now I thought it was going to be Paolo and Franz that had to be the ones to take the jump, more so like playmaking wise and being better off ball. And they still do, of course, but now you also need to see something from Desmond Bane, because 14 points a game, 13.9 rounding up to 14, like, that's not good. You can't have that from a guy that you expected to come in here and literally change your team. You gave up how many picks for him? 5? Like, that's nuts. Like, that's just not good. And then same thing with Derek White. Derek White, obviously, he's been on the team, didn't give up nothing for him, but he was supposed to be somebody that you thought you could trust. He's been regarded as the best role player in the NBA for like the past season and a half. Like, Derek White is good. He's a good basketball player. I don't know like what is happening this year. He had one game this year. He had 25. That was the first game of the season. Since then, he's averaging around up 13 a game, 31% from the field, 26% from 3. I talked about it earlier this week in my other video. Like, Derek White has been bad. I don't know what's going to turn up for him. Magic, Celtics play tonight. Hopefully one of them could step it up and, you know, make this conversation feel a little bit better for one of them. You know, maybe they just had a slow start. And obviously I would hope for that, hoping for the best for everybody so we could just have good basketball. But yeah, it's looking a little rough. I don't know what's going to go on. I really don't. The Mavericks suck. Another thing to throw out there. Mavericks are not good. 2-6. Cooper Flag had a good game the other day, and it didn't matter. They lost to the Pelicans. Pelicans are 2-6 as well. Pelicans are a bad team. Like, Jordan Poole, let me just say this. Jordan Poole and Willie Green might need to be investigated. They might be gambling. Because what I saw against OKC the other day blew my mind. They might be gambling. But, like, in all seriousness, like, this is, like, bad. You can't be losing to the Pelicans. You couldn't even score 100 points against the Pelicans. Pelicans are one of the worst defenses in the NBA. Couldn't even score 100 points. Like, I don't know what this team needs, because when AD was there, it didn't look good either. They need Kyrie back. And I don't know when Kyrie is coming back, but I know it's not at least until January. So they might be screwed. So prayers up for them, man. And lastly, I want to talk about the Clippers. They're in trouble. I know I said I was going to give it 10 games. It's been 8, but they're old, bro. They're old. That's all I can say. They're so old. They're very old. Like, everybody just, have like the slowest pace offense. Even if you don't look at it analytically, like just watching the game, you see they don't run. Everything's slow, methodical pace. Like, I'm gonna try to break you down. Like, it's not gonna work because you're using a lot of energy to get tougher buckets. You're not scoring in transition. You don't have people that can run and play back-to-back games. Like, you guys, against the Suns yesterday, they had Kawhi and Harden out, and they got cooked. First half, it was decent, and then the second half, it got ugly. Bradley Beal played like trash. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen for this team. I'm praying for them. I love James Harden. I hope that they could figure this out because this team, it's not good. But again, Clippers usually always start off pretty rough and then they pick it up. But we will see. We'll see for sure. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up today. Try not to have so many cuts in this video. I just wanted to talk, and I feel like I did a great job of just getting through stuff. You guys can let me know in the comments. And I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for I think 2.5K we're at on the last video. That is a record for me. I've never been even near that. My highest video before that, I think, was like 150 views, maybe. Like, it was just unbelievable. I'm so grateful. Yeah, I hope, you guys keep watching, and I love you guys, man. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on everything. Obviously, I'm going to go respond to comments. I'm going to engage with you guys if you guys got anything to say. But, yeah, without further ado, man, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here, man. Peace.